Wondering if we just want to do kind of a quick, not super detailed, or...
I'd probably say quick because we already have them for videos.
Hey guys, Ben with Dissent Off-Road. We got our super clean California, originally from California and stayed in California, 1990 Land Cruiser 62. So this is the last year of the 60 series, first year of the 80. We've had a lot of interest, so figured we would do a quick walk around of what we've done to this one. So starting in the back, we obviously got our dual swing out rear bumper. And then inside here, we worked with Trek Box. We actually took a 200 series Land Cruiser drawer system and made some modifications to fit the 60 series. Really, it was just some different mounts and some different wings here. Pretty cool system. If you haven't seen them before, we got a pretty big drawer on this side. We got storage on each side here, soft close hinges. We got a ARB fridge. So we got the full kitchen setup, cutting board table on here, storage underneath. Pretty awesome setup. We've used this quite a bit. Plenty of room to keep your utensils, your plates, your food, camp stove if you want to in there. So we'll put that away. So in addition to that, we got the full divider, full cage system with the rack on top of the fridge. Gives you a ton of storage to shove your soft items on top of the fridge, which is super nice. Actually got our battery back here, Battleborn lithium. So that powers the fridge. We got a Red Arc 30 amp charge controller under there as well. And then just some oddball, we got our fire extinguisher, first aid kit mounted there. We got flashlights, air gauges, things like that mounted on these MOLLE panels with the bags. Another thing that we put on most all our builds is Toyota's always lacking on lighting on the hatch. So we get these cool National Luna touch lights from Paul over at Equipped. So super cool light, easy to wire in. We can change that to 3 different modes. Hard to tell because it's bright out. But we also can change that over to amber as well. So on the bumper, we've got kind of a lot of goodies from our friends over at Agency 6. We got the shovel here. We just got water in a jerry can on the lower half here. Up inside here, we actually got all our recovery gear from Treaty Oak Off-Road. So this is kind of a one-off custom deal. We were running out of space inside, so we needed to get it back here. Matching spare tire. We just swapped out to the Nitto trail grapplers in a 280 575 17. We get asked questions on these wheels a lot. This is actually a 17 by 7.5 factory Toyota steel wheel. We powder coated it gray to match the bumpers. This is what you would see in like a 5th gen 4Runner spare. Now this is a 7.5 wide. A lot of the FJ Cruiser wheels are a 7. You can typically get these right off eBay, pretty cheap, I think 60, 70 bucks a piece. Super clean look, keeps with that old school, and that was a goal with this one. We wanted to build it out, but keep looking retro, old school, not take away too much from the factory look. That's why on our rear bumper, we did not go with a full wrap around here. I wanted to keep that look there. Same with the front. We kind of took the kind of the old school Aussie ARB bull bar look and modernized a little bit, but wanted to keep that not factory look, but kind of that old school look. Went with the round rigid lights for that reason as well. Obviously we got a come up winch in there, Agency 6 winch shackle. And then underneath, we actually just got it, I think we're running an Ironman heavy 2.5 inch lift right now. I just got it back from the guys at Stellar built. They went through, did 488 gears, ARB air lockers front and rear, Switch Pro, some wiring. So just got it back from that. Looking forward to testing that out. Pop the hood real quick. Nothing too crazy going on under here, but wanted to keep it clean, simple. So we just got a single ARB compressor right now that actually just powers the air lockers. We're running the Moreflate compressor and system typically for airing up our tires. So Stellar Built just finished the install of the Switch Pro. The Switch Pro powers are just our lights and our air lockers. All right, so drivetrain on this. We've done quite a few cool but subtle mods. So starting, actually the previous owner had done this one, so we got a full float rear axle out of a FJ61. So the 60 series, I believe, never over in the US never came with a full floater. So basically this allows us to remove the axle right from this flange here, which is kind of nice, really nice for trail repairs if you do break something. But moving on from there, we kind of touched on, we just did the 488s, and then the ARB air lockers front and rear. Again, even though this is a straight axle, being the leaf sprung under, you don't have a ton of flex compared to some of the more modern straight axles or the 80. So having all four of those tires spin when we need them is certainly helpful. But the biggest thing we've done is, I'm not really going to be able to tell too much under here, but we have we worked with friends over at Torfab, and we have done a brand new H55 5-speed swap. So all the Land Cruiser 62s came with an automatic transmission, really just a power robber, and there's not much power to start with. So we got a full kit from Torfab, so I mean, some welding required, but we swapped a brand new. You can still get those from Toyota, the H55s. Torfab makes a clutch bucket. There's already a spot in the firewall, a stamping where the drill out for the master cylinder. But yeah, we got the 5-speed. Obviously we got our clutch put in. We've taken out the foot rest there to give them more room. And then the shifter, all OEM boots there. Huge difference. That paired with the 488s and all the weight we have on here made it actually drivable. And then same thing on the front, 488s. That's the factory front 9.5 diff, 488s, air lockers. We have wired those in to a Switch Pro right in the middle of the dash there. So super clean on the lockers. We got our air compressor, our front rear locker, got our lights wired into there. Declutters the dash, keeps it clean. And under the hood, we just got a factory 3FE. It is fresh, full rebuild, so everything under here is pretty much new, from the axles to the drive lines to the transmission. Transfer case has been rebuilt, Torfab rebuilt that, and then the engine's been rebuilt, so everything's pretty solid. So we've also added the Go Fast platform tent with no roof rack. So Go Fast offers some roof gutter mounts. We made our own here to clamp right to the gutters. So really, we were not going to put a rooftop tent on this vehicle just because the side, it just looked goofy. We weren't really wanting that look. But honestly, after putting the Go Fast on there, it really fits the truck real nicely. The low profile, keeping it down low, looks clean. The size is perfect, so it doesn't look too out of place. And it's not crazy heavy. I think 150, 160 pounds.